The Supreme Court is making another big decision regarding abortion.
And it's almost time for UNT's annual Giving Day. We've got everything you'll need to know.
And meet the four-legged hero keeping us safe on campus.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV Nightly News.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on ntTV Nightly News. I'm Kyle Orr.
And I'm Gabby Carden. Now we are in severe weather season, and once again, North Texans are worried about what's coming for us.
Let's go straight to our weather anchor, Armando Berry, for more. Armando?
Hey guys, let's go ahead and take a live look at Apogee Stadium, where we're going to see, the sun is shining down on us, but we do see some clouds at bay. While we've had a pretty hot and humid day here in North Texas, 50 million people from Wisconsin south to the Panhandle are experiencing very severe weather right now. Weather alerts today have warned of hail, heavy rain, gusty wind, and tornadoes. Over 150 storm reports were made, with 15 involving twisters around Kansas, Iowa, and Oklahoma. The Sooner State felt the largest blow Wednesday, when thousands of people were left without power and 3 deaths were reported. Search, rescue, and recovery teams are doing their best to help those left in the aftermath who have endured a lot.
When it finally calmed all the way down, we came outside and my car is literally not where I left it.
Thought it wasn't too bad, and then saw the whole roof on our backyard thing was gone, and I knew it was a lot worse.
Here's a live look at the radar around Texas right now. As you see, this is the area where we're seeing that those storms push southern. If we zoom in a little bit towards Dallas, we're going to see where we're getting a little bit of rainfall in southern parts of Dallas and eastern parts of Dallas. Now, I want to go ahead and give you guys a first look at what we can expect our conditions right now. Currently, it's 76 degrees here in Denton. We're seeing some pretty sunny temperatures and a little bit of wind at 15 miles per hour. If we go into tonight's conditions around 9 p.m., it is expected to cool down a little bit, around 68 degrees. The wind's going to come down a little bit, and we're going to see some more cloud cover. And then tomorrow around 2 in the afternoon, it's going to heat back up at 72 degrees. The wind's going to come back up as well. That is what I have for now. For your first look, I'll give you a full forecast later on the show. Kyle and Gabby, back to you guys.
Thanks, Armando. The Supreme Court will weigh in tomorrow on the future of a widely used medication to end pregnancies. This decision will come as the Supreme Court deliberates on a critical abortion case ahead of a deadline recently extended to Friday. However, the ramifications of this decision do not only affect pregnant women. Healthcare options of American women and even the power of U.S. regulatory agencies for routine drugs are all at stake. CNN's Mike Valerio reports.
Confusion for care providers.
This is honestly, a game of hockey where you have no idea where the puck is.
As the Supreme Court weighs a decision on access to the abortion medication mifepristone. On Wednesday, Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito gave the court more time to consider the issue, extending a temporary hold on an order by a federal judge in Texas that would block access to the drug.
17 states in the District of Columbia have been ordered to keep mifepristone access as it is, and a judge who purported to issue a nationwide injunction telling the FDA to change the way that mifepristone is being administered. And so you do have a conflict, which is why the Supreme Court definitely needs to do something about it.
The reason for that extension is unclear, as is the path the High Court will take, but the decisions the justices could make will have wide-ranging implications beyond if and when mifepristone can be used. One question at issue, can a single judge or panel overrule the FDA? The precedent set by the ruling could create chaos in the pharmaceutical industry and threaten the regulatory system that approves new treatments. This is causing concern within the medical community.
This case is a challenge to how we practice medicine as healthcare providers.
And on both sides of the aisle in Washington.
They basically have said this, the last two judges, hey, guess what? We know better than the FDA.
It could be this drug today, and who knows what the next one might be.
I'm Mike Valerio reporting.
And yet another highly controversial issue is making its way through the United States Congress. Today, the U.S. House passed a bill that would ban transgender women and girls from competing in female school sports. The bill passed the House along strict party lines, 219 Republicans voting for it and 203 Democrats voting against it. This legislation would bar any school receiving federal funding from allowing people whose sex is male at birth to take part in women's sports. It now goes to the U.S. Senate, which is controlled by Democrats, and President Biden says he will veto the measure as discrimination if it comes to his desk. But as Gabby Cardin tells us, controversial issues also face Texas lawmakers.
Yes, Kyle, here in a state level, the Texas Senate has approved a bill that could ban diversity programs across all public universities. The vote was split straight down the party lines, 19 Republicans in favor, 12 Democrats against. But this didn't just happen overnight. One of the first formal pieces of legislation was back in late 2021, as some proposed House bills mentioned the banning of DEI-related programs. Most Republican members say this plan would help colleges across Texas avoid the alleged promotion of specific political views and program exclusivity. However, Democratic members say that these measures are too drastic and can be better solved by minor fixes and adjustments rather than entirely scrapping the DEI programs. If this bill continues to move forward, here are just some of the effects it would have on public college campuses, just like UNT. DEI offices and training and funding would be eliminated. In addition to that, university board regents appointed by the governor would place policies to regulate or fire employees who lead diversity-related efforts. To be clear, this bill has just passed the Texas Senate. It will now be sent to the House. However, if we look at the member makeup of the House, there are 101 Republicans and 49 Democrats. Since all Republican members in the Senate voted in favor of the bill, it wouldn't be a surprise if all or most of them vote similarly in the House. If that happens, it will then go to Governor Abbott's desk for his signature. Back to you, Kyle.
Thanks, Gabby. An update tonight on the shooting of 2 University of Texas cheerleaders. It happened yesterday when one of them tried to get into the wrong car by mistake. Both cheerleaders are recovering. One of the women, Peyton Washington, was airlifted to a hospital and is in stable but serious condition. Her friend, Heather Roth, took to social media today expressing their appreciation for the support they have received. Meanwhile, Elgin police have arrested the suspect in the shooting, 25-year-old Pedro Rodriguez. When we get back, we're going to have a special look behind the scenes at Everything Media Arts and a close-up of a furry friend here on campus that has very special responsibilities. Stay with us.
I'm here to rescue you.
Oh, my prince.
Not so fast.
This story's going to be awesome.
Now, as our semester is coming to a close, we're reminded that what the Department of Media Arts allowed us to do is special.
That's right. The opportunities we students have been able to make for ourselves are almost limitless through this exceptional program of ours. We have a unique experience prepared for you today as we take a look around the department.
First on the scene is our reporter, James Peeler. James, what can you tell us about the department?
Thanks, y'all, and I can sure tell y'all all kinds of things. Now, I'm here in the RTVFP equipment room, which checks out equipment to all media arts students at UNT. The Department of Media Arts prepares students with a wide range of knowledge and skills for careers in traditional and emerging media. Students are provided a liberal arts education combined with hands-on experience using similar equipment to industry professionals. Students have the opportunity to make a variety of projects from TV shows to short films made by some of the 1,300 students currently enrolled in the program. Some of our more famous clubs and organizations are the Short Film Club, the Black Film Club, and Women in Cinema, and there are a number of classes that offer teaching film. Now that's all the information I have about the film department, but let's explore UNT's radio station with Macy Terry. Macy?
Thanks, James. I'm at Canteen. Thanks, James. I'm at KNTU, UNT's official radio station. The station officially went live October 31st, 1969. KNTU's format was primarily jazz, until recently they changed into a more diverse sound profile. They also offer programs including news, sports, and other various features. These programs are offered every day, 24 hours a day. The staff mostly includes volunteers, as the station offers an excellent opportunity for students to gain valuable broadcast experience in a variety of areas. KNTU is easily accessible as all the studios are right here in the RCFP building. Now, instead of audio, let's talk video. Mauricio Ortiz Segura is live in the official TV station. Mauricio?
Thanks, Macy. Ever watched TV and wondered what it was like to work in the profession? Well, whether it's news, sports, or entertainment, North Texas Television is one place you get a chance to find out. We've been around since 1989, and over the past 20 years have become one of the top student-run stations in the United States. Our students have been recognized by such organizations as the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, the Society of Professional Journalists, and the Broadcast Education Association. Students involved with North Texas Television work to provide interesting and informative content aimed at the Denton community and folks here at UNT. Students get hands-on training opportunities, a chance to create their own shows, and follow UNT sports. All this is broadcast across North Texas on Charter Communications Channel 192, Frontier Fios Channel 46, and live on our official YouTube channel. So your chances of catching our broadcasts are pretty good. And that means we have to stay up to date with our tech. And for a chance to look at our amazing tech, we have our very own reporter, Austin Hedgecoth, in the studio right now, who's ready to give us a little tour. How about it, Austin?
You got it, Mauricio. Right behind me, there's a large team hard at work on this very show. And lucky for you all, I work here. So we can take a step inside and go bother them and see what's going on. Let's come along. Now, here in this room, we have everything we need to put on multiple fantastic shows every single day of the week. We have a teleprompter, we have a video playback machine, a graphics machine, a switcher board, and a whole lot of other really cool things we don't have time to talk about today. And while we have some great equipment, thanks to the University of North Texas, none of this would be possible without our wonderful cast, our crew, and most importantly, our station manager, Phyllis Slocum, who happens to be with me here today. Now, Phyllis, you've been here for over 2 decades, and you've changed the lives of countless students. In your own words, describe the purpose of ntTV, or the goal of this station.
Oh, I think it's actually really very straightforward, Austin. It has to do with being able to put into practice something that people have a passion about, and they actually get to learn about it and then do it.
Gotcha. And through all your time here, through all the change, what is your favorite ntTV memory?
Oh, that's easy. You and all the students. That's the reason we do it. It's the best.
All right, thank you. And while she may have her favorite memory, we're hard at work tonight making our own. So let's take a step into another room that you might recognize at home with some familiar faces. I'd say, hi, everybody. You are on TV. Now, behind me, you're going to see our news set. We've got our desk, we've got our green screen, our monitor, and fun fact, this set was actually donated to us by KLTV in Tyler, Texas. So thank you, Channel 7. And now that you know a little bit more about what we do and how we do it, let's get back to something that I know you're really interested in, the news. So for the final time, thank you to everyone who I've ever worked with here at the station. Thank you for all the opportunities I've been given here. I'm Austin Hedgecoth for ntTV News, and it's back to y'all at the desk.
Austin, I mean, I've always wondered how all this stuff works. I mean, I just kind of just show up when they tell me to.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that, but anyway.
Yeah, well, if you don't have plans this weekend, ntTV's Deja Jackson has a few suggestions for how you could spend Earth Day. Stay with us.
Did you know you have access to video equipment like DVDs, video games, and cameras? That's right, you do. Come on down to Chilton Library and fulfill your media dream. Located on the bottom floor next to the student sculpture. Hope to see you there soon.
Hey girl, you know you look good. I like the way you move and groove.
Can I see your voter registration, please? All right, you're good. No registration, no entry. All right. Let me see your voter registration card, please.
I'm not registered to vote.
No registration, no entry.
Dude, my friends are already in there.
No registration, no entry.
What the?
Join the club. Register to vote today.
UNT's first annual Giving Day is just around the corner. From May 2nd through May 3rd, UNT's Division of University Advancement is carrying out its campaign of 1,890 Minutes to Soar, with those minutes representing the year 1890 when our great university was established.
UNT's inaugural Giving Day aims to reach out to not just students and alumni, but the entire surrounding community for the purpose of impacting the successful future of the university and its students.
Yeah, this is the first Giving Day. So our goal is 900 donors, $400,000 raised, and it's more focused on people outside of the university giving into the university, because a lot of the funds are like student scholarships and to help the students. So they can give to kind of empower themselves, but we're really focusing on the UNT community outside of campus. So some projects that have come through that I've seen personally, we have a Diamond Eagle Society that funds the hydroponics farm on campus. It helped build a bigger one. We had one before, and it helped build a bigger one on campus, and that goes to like the food that they use in the dining halls. So that's kind of the impact that some have done. We've also made the alumni pavilion. So we actually just got the first gift it was $200 to the College of Business. So impact is already starting to be made with the Giving Day.
We have things set up through Giving Day like challenges and match opportunities to where donors have given, higher level donors have given to the university through early giving or made pledges to give in respective units or anything like that. And what those challenges will do is unlock more dollars for students to be successful, and ensuring that we have the best, we make the best impact in how we can support our students. So future projects would be continuing to work with Diamond Eagles as far as funding research projects on campus, making sure those dollars get in and have the biggest impact on students. Go Mean Green.
This One Moment to Change a Life will kick off May 2nd at 5 a.m. and will conclude on May 3rd at 12:30 p.m. And if you don't wish to wait to submit a donation, no worries. Simply go to the campaign's website at givingday.unt.edu to select the department or college that means the most to you, see what funds they have available, and submit your donation. All participants are also encouraged to spread the word and engage with friends and colleagues about the upcoming day through social media. While we're on the subject of generosity, I think Mother Nature has really done us a favor with this amazing spring weather.
Yes, I know I complained last week, but this week I'm just looking forward to enjoying it with my dog, of course. But Armando, let's see how the rest of the weather is looking for this week.
Yeah, Kyle and Gabby, Mother Nature has definitely given us a little gift here in the Metroplex. We're not getting too much rain, but like I said, you know, mid-70s throughout most of this northern west part. And then the main thing is like Paris and Sulphur Springs, that's the only area that's really getting some strong storms. Now, if we look at our state map, that's where we're going to see pretty similar differences. It's going to be 80 degrees in El Paso, 65 in Amarillo. The main areas that are actually getting rain for the first time in a long time. We're seeing Austin and Shreveport with some not as nice temperatures. They're getting some severe storms as well. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at our full forecast. Not looking too nice. We have some dreary temperatures ahead. Like I said, 16% chance of rain tonight. And then we're going to see it's going to dip down. It's going to get a little cooler, 50s and 60s, 33. Main thing is that we're going to see some showers Monday, a huge chance for some thunderstorms on Tuesday, mainly through the nighttime. And then we're going to see some more scattered thunderstorms and some morning showers on Wednesday and Thursday. That is your full forecast. For the last time, signing out, Armando Berry, ntTV News.
Thanks, Armando. Now, Earth Day is approaching, and that means a call of attention of how to protect Earth's natural resources for the future generations underway.
Yeah, that's right, Gabby. And personally, I always enjoy finding out ways to celebrate and honor the special holiday by living mean green. Our segment reporter, Deja Jackson, will give us a look on what Earth Day is and how we can celebrate it. Deja?
Thanks, Kyle. Earth Day is only 2 days away. This day marks the start of the environmental movement that was established in 1970, which makes this the 53rd Earth Day. We celebrate Earth Day to bring greater awareness, the improvement of the environment, and the achievements we have made so far. I have a few ways you can celebrate and how you can honor Earth Day. Starting with cleaning up with your community, buying glass or paper products, switching to an online billing, or going on a sustainable shopping spree. If you're looking to elevate your community, home, or closet, you should try one of these ideas out this weekend by using eco-friendly practices. I know I will be celebrating Earth Day with my friends. That's all I have for you. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Deja. Now, many people can agree that dogs can be our best friends, but here at UNT, there's one pup that isn't just your buddy. He's also here to protect and serve.
Hey, Keegan. Face that way. Good boy.
It has now been a few years since UNT police decided it was time for a four-legged addition to their force.
So Keegan wasn't actually the first dog I got to work with. I got to work with several, and then they decided that we were a good fit together.
Canine Keegan joined the UNT PD back in 2018, and he celebrated his 6th birthday this year. And over that time, Sergeant Brockle says he and Keegan have formed a special bond, one that is supported by trust and training.
I need to be able to recognize the change in his behavior whenever he starts smelling the odors he's trained to smell. I need to be able to recognize that he's possibly smelling it and then just trust him to go and find it.
Keegan's specialty is bomb sniffing. He is able to smell and quickly locate different powders or items that pose a threat. And when he finds his target in training or in the field, this is what success sounds like.
Good boy! Get the ball! And then we just play. Who's a good boy? Good boy!
Keegan's skills is something Sergeant Brockle hopes brings comfort to students.
When they find out what he does, which is detect explosives, it makes them feel safer. I think they know it's a potential deterrent for criminal activity, but also, again, they feel safe. They're like, oh, if anything bad is around, he'll be able to find it.
Wait. Get it!
Although Keegan is 6 and the average retirement age for working canines will come in a couple of years, this good boy doesn't plan on slowing down anytime soon.
He's still full of energy, strong desire to work, and he still has a great nose, so we're going to keep him going.
Now that looks like a dog who's ready to take a bite out of crime.
He certainly is. He works very hard, and like we said, he has at least a few more years yet, so we're really excited for that. But something else to be excited for is the sports happening around North Texas. Spencer, what do you have for this week?
That's right, y'all. A lot to be excited about regarding spring sports in DFW. Don't go anywhere.
Can I see your voter registration, please? All right, you're good. No registration, no entry. All right. Let me see your voter registration card, please.
I'm not registered to vote.
No registration, no entry.
Dude, my friends are already in there.
No registration, no entry.
What the?
Join the club. Register to vote today.
The UNT women's tennis team rallied from a 5-2 deficit in set 3 to advance to the Conference USA quarterfinals, knocking off UTEP 4 sets to 1. The Mean Green's quarterfinal match comes tomorrow morning, where the team will take on third-ranked Rice at 10 a.m. A win here would mark the team's first semifinal appearance since 2019. And although Rice got the best of UNT during the regular season, the team was missing 4 players who are now all back and looking to level the playing field. After winning their series in Houston against the defending champion Astros, the Texas Rangers are sitting pretty atop the AL West with a 12-6 record. This marks the team's best start since 2013, a season where they won 91 games. Initial concerns about the absence of star shortstop Corey Seager has been put to rest as the team has been able to comfortably win without him. Once Seager returns in the coming weeks, the Rangers are going to be a very scary team to face. And finally, last night the Dallas Stars evened their playoff series with a win over the Minnesota Wild, taking Game 2 by a score of 7-3. Despite losing team veteran Joe Pavelski to a concussion in Game 1, the Stars were able to rally around each other and win Game 2 with authority. The team looks to take the series lead in their next matchup, where they will play in Minnesota for Game 3. First pitch is tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. For the last time, that's all for sports. Back to y'all at the desk.
The Kyles of America are being summoned to help the city of Kyle, Texas, to set a Guinness World Record for the largest same-name gathering ever, trying to break the current record of 2,300 participants. Will the Kyles triumph? Maybe this will motivate all the Kyles out there.
Hey y'all, I'm Kyle Park, and I'm here calling all Kyles to come to Kyle, Texas, where we'll attempt to break the world record of the most Kyles gathered ever.
All right, are you gonna go? We need to know this. It's a 4-hour drive. You can make it happen.
I want to go, but in case I don't, I want everyone to remember every day is Kyle Day.
Okay. Well, honestly, Kyle and everyone behind the scenes, it's been an honor working with you guys at ntTV. It's been great co-anchoring with you and Armando and Spencer. If y'all can get on up here, Deja, you two, get on over here. It's just been great working the past 3 years here at ntTV, and we just want to thank everyone who makes these shows happen.
All right. Thank you for joining us tonight on ntTV Nightly News.
For the last time, I'm Gabby Carden. Tune in next time on North Texas Television.